I've been enjoying this all-in-one wig for so long that I forgot to upload the video. Okay, that's a lie. I actually haven't had much free time since spring, so I'm gonna give you a mini Fenty hair review to apologize. I know a few of you had questions about the product, so there's gonna be that and a few more tutorials down the line. Today's video is sponsored by HerGivenHair, and inside the box is my new everyday wig. There's also a letter from the brand ambassador, an instruction booklet, and a storage/travel bag. Now back to the wig. This is a lace all-in-one half wig in a 4B 4C texture. HerGivenHair sends extra combs, and there is an adjustable elastic band, which I saved for my other wigs because I really don't need it here. So this is the hair. It looks good. I can't remember the length, but they do sell 14 to 18 inches. The lace is in a U shape, and I'll flip it over so you can see the cap construction. This is a stretch mesh cap. There's a drawstring with a cord lock in the back with a comb. There's just enough lace in front and combs on each side. So I'm using the last of my Redken Extreme shampoo because it's creamy, so my hair is not going to feel rough and dry after washing. And I'm going to wash in a downward motion to prevent tangles. And I'm going to thoroughly rinse it out and follow up with the last of my Redken Extreme conditioner. I'm so proud of myself for actually finishing my hair products on time. It's one of my goals for the year. And notice how I have another wig in the sink? That's the original half wig. I have a tutorial on it and I'll link it up so you can compare. After applying the conditioner and waiting a few minutes, I brush the wig with my favorite detangling brush. I barely lose hair with this one, and I like to brush the hair out to loosen the curls. I need it to look as natural as possible. Okay, last rinse before drying, and I'm gonna have all the details down in the description. Now it's time to wash my natural hair. It was dirty and I needed this. I did a 30-minute pre-shampooing treatment to soften my hair, and I used a conditioner that I don't really like because I didn't want to be wasteful. Put it in Bantu knots, and here we are. Let's rinse first and get as much product out as possible. Does anybody else like midweek wash days? I feel like they're a little bit rebellious, and lately, because I've started running again and my schedule's hectic, I need to maintain my hair hygiene, so it's been midweek wash days and just kind of like whenever I can get it in, you know? I have developed some shortcuts here and there, and I feel like I have some heat damage from the time I used the flat iron, but it's only in the crown area where I used the least amount of heat, which is weird. But anyway, we move. I don't know who authorized this pump, but Fenty hair, this is difficult to work with. I'm using the Rich One Moisturizing Repair Shampoo by Fenty Hair, and it is sulfate free. It does not strip my hair, and I'm not surprised because it has one of my favorite surfactants, sodium lauryl methyl isethionate. Say that 5 times fast. The message is pretty solid, but I do have an issue with Fenty claiming their Replenicor 5 complex repairs split ends. The FTC fines companies for stuff like that. But I've noticed an increase in hair brands making false claims in their marketing, like it's legal. Anyway, I'm going to rinse my hair and wash it again. I need to clean it well since I forgot to use my applicator bottle, and I just want to get to know the product a little bit better. I did have an issue the next day with my scalp itching, and I've used this shampoo twice in a row. Both times my scalp itched, and I think it may be the fragrance, which is funny because there was a time when many natural hair influencers would avoid products with a lot of fragrance, but times have changed, and if you have perfume allergies, you might not like this one. Moving on, I'm using the Comeback Kid Instant Damage Repair Treatment Bond Builder. I like it because I can use it as a leave-in and go straight to detangling right after washing. I didn't apply it directly to my scalp, but I am sure that I got some on there, so this might have been the itchy scalp culprit. I am going to try using it independently of the shampoo to see what actually made my scalp itch, but it is lightweight on my hair, which is great for detangling. I noticed that I didn't like how it felt after drying, so I kind of need a cream, oil, something to make my hair feel nice and soft after this. So next up, I'm using my swirly curly snappies to lightly stretch and tie my hair in a Bantu bun. Light stretches make brushing and combing easier, so I'm gonna make this bantu knot and tie it off with another snappy so I can stretch my ends a little bit more. This is the first half wig, the 3-in-1 half wig. I have a messy ponytail. I did a little workout, don't judge me, and this is the new and improved all-in-one half wig. Let's put it on. The first thing I'm going to do is part the front according to my preferred styles. I'm doing a middle part a couple of inches deep, and then I'm going to my ears. So after getting through all of that, I'm going in with the Home Curl Defining Cream. Fenty was 100% correct in saying it reduces frizz. It was great for African hair threading, and I will try it with rollers later, but I'm going to use it to detangle because it's really not that heavy. All the Fenty products I've used so far are kind of lightweight, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm going to brush my hair, put it in a bantu knot, and repeat on the other side. It does kind of look shiny, and I like that. So after doing both sides, I needed to test the hair and see if the wig would sit the way I wanted it to. And it looks like I don't have to color my lace in, so that's less work for me. And it looks good as a basic half wig. That's my preferred everyday look. And it looks like I'll be able to tie it in a ponytail as well. My ponytail won't let me wear it as a full wig, the one that I have underneath the wig, without sliding, so I'm gonna have to flatten the back. Braids are good, but I'm going with thread. So I'm using a few sprays of water to relax my strands, and then going in with the Home Curl Defining Cream, and then putting my hair in a bantu knot. And I found some of my old favorite movies on Amazon Prime Video, so I've been binge watching. If you see me looking down, I'm watching something. This cream glides on nicely and melts into the hair, and it doesn't mix well with the gel. I found out the hard way, just like a lot of other people, but it's fine by itself, and honestly it makes my hair look nice even though I don't have the best hair practices. We're all done, and I rested for half an hour before African hair threading. Doing my sections and detangling before threading really helps me cruise through it. Also, the way I position my hands and fingers helps prevent fatigue. So some people, they'll like to grip and pinch when they're doing African hair threading. That's gonna leave your wrists and fingers in pain. I like putting some extra moisture on the ends to finish them off because my ends are dry always. Never tie the ends off, just go past the end, come up, come back down, and then do a slip knot. One side is done, and I'm going to join everything together. This is how the back looks, and today's the next morning and I'm getting ready for work. I left the wig part messy because the messy parts look more natural. The last wig had one massive comb, but two small combs make it easier for the wig to curve around my head. Also, you can get away with not using the combs. I tried it and I like the way this looks. I'm going to pull the wig down in the back and use that back comb to secure things. After that, I'm pulling the drawstring and tucking under. The bantu knots, they came out so pretty that I should have just done a bantu knot out. So the defining cream dries quickly, but I did notice sandy flakes after a few days. If I refresh my hair with water and add a little bit of oil, it's not so noticeable. I'm parting my natural hair and teasing the line of demarcation so that the hair appears to blend seamlessly, and I'm tucking my hair under, pinning it down on both sides, even though one side slipped out, but that's okay. The part looks nice. You can see I have a curly bantu knot poking out. It doesn't matter, ignore it. This look got me the most compliments, and it's been like my everyday. Moving on, I'm doing a side part and wearing it as a full wig because sometimes we just don't want leave out, and that's okay. For this look, I would recommend cornrows so that things are not too bulky underneath. And the beautiful thing about coily extensions is that you can shape and mold them with just your fingers. I literally guide my hair in the direction that I want it to go in until I'm satisfied with my look. And for my next look, I'm gonna comb my wig behind the side part, making sure it's nice and secure before blending with my natural hair. All I need is some water to revert my strands, and once it reverts, everything will come together nicely. I really like this one because my hair isn't as dense as the wig, and it looks like there are layers in there. Do you like this one? Or should I bring another? how about we tuck in the side? Now, this looks nice. There's so many tutorials out there by people who like more intricate styles, if you're that type of person, or just more basic everyday styles. I like low ponytails, but this is a lot of hair, so I put on my swirly curly headband to control it, then put on my snap scrunchie, two of them attached to each other, and secure the puff. After that, I remove the headband, and here we are. A simple ponytail that goes with anything. So let me know which style you love the most. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget to check out my favorite wig down in the description. Bye!